Hello and welcome. Today we're going to walk through the new tools we've built to help you communicate your SIP certified status with your customers. For 3 months, we partnered with marketing agency Likely Story Strategies to analyze beverage alcohol and sustainability research as well as market trend data. What we wanted to understand was simple. Who cares about sustainability when buying wine, and how can we craft tools that communicate with them effectively? The agency identified three personas who represent the wine buyers most motivated by sustainability and values-driven products. They identified feel-good foodies, whose purchases reflect their concern for health, environment, and community, data-driven drinkers, who are digitally fluent buyers who rely on apps, and reviews, and trusted information when choosing wine, and pragmatic moderators, balanced consumers who care about well-being, price, and enjoying wine responsibly. This data helped us see how strongly sustainability resonates with each group. Feel-good foodies respond the most. They rank the highest in considering environmental sustainability when making purchases, and the highest in taking action to verify claims. They also rank the highest in suspecting greenwashing, so it's important that they can find sustainability information when they're doing their digging. Data-driven drinkers and pragmatic moderators care, but they need different types of information. Data-driven drinkers like tools that help them compile information and help them find wines. Pragmatic moderators want real stories. They're the group that's most likely to see cost as a barrier while exploring different wines, but their care for sustainability and willingness to pay more for it is there. They just need to understand the why. Understanding complexities of wine consumers and the value of communicating to them directly inspired us to redesign our website to speak clearly to two audiences: SIP certified members like you and wine drinkers looking for sustainable wines. That's why the new website has a dual pathway. On the consumer side, we launched a wine finder to help people easily discover SIP certified wines. With this tool, consumers can find wines available in tasting rooms, restaurants, and retail stores. We're further helping connect buyers directly to your brand by launching digital ads. These ads are running now through May on Instagram and Facebook and are segmented with different messaging and imagery to target the three personas we mentioned earlier. The goal is to drive traffic to the wine finder so consumers can find SIP certified member wines near them. The website also includes a complete listing of SIP certified members. This allows buyers, trade partners, and consumers to easily see which vineyards, wineries, and wine brands are certified. It's an important way we demonstrate transparency and highlight the businesses committed to sustainable practices. If your brand is SIP certified, you can use both of these tools to increase your visibility on the new website. You can join the Wine Finder so consumers can discover your wines. The QR code takes you to a how-to article. You can also update your Find Members listing address in the database so your information is accurate for anyone looking up SIP certified producers. This QR is a how-to tutorial that you can also find on our database tutorials playlist on YouTube. And I'll send all of these links and the recording to everyone who registered for this webinar. Now let me show you where to get all these new marketing tools. On our new website, click on Explore Certification to bring you to the Members pathway. Hover over Members and click on Resources, and these are all the new resources that we've created. Here we have the marketing tools to help you communicate your certification. There are ready-to-use social posts and sustainability messaging Word documents, and you can plug these directly into your social posts, your websites, blog posts, newsletters to help communicate your sustainable status. There's also ready-to-use imagery that you can post on social media or your websites, and gifts and stickers that you can add to your communications. We have the sales tools here. There is the How to Certify Your Wine with SIP Certified handout, and this is great for buyers and for producers to understand the how-to behind wine certification. There's the sales sheet that you can share with your sales team to give them talking points for your certification. Same thing with the PowerPoint slides in case they are giving a presentation. And we also have the GRAPE contract clause, which is language that you can add to your GRAPE contracts. And when you want your certification to show up in physical spaces, we have new materials that you can order. Click on Order Materials here. And you can see we have stickers, brochures, table sign that comes with a little table sign holder, and then the property signs here for order. Now let's talk about how to create memorable experiences in the tasting room to turn visitors into loyal customers and drive sales. These next 5 tips come from our Sustainable Wine Growing Podcast, episode 309, where Beth Vukmanic, our executive director, interviewed Craig Macmillan, critical resource manager at Niner Wine Estates and our podcast host. He's conducted countless tours at Niner and had great tips for making experiences unique, memorable, and meaningful. His first tip was about trust. Building trust begins with introducing yourself and your role so guests know that they're in good hands. When you speak, leave space for questions. Listen and gauge their base knowledge and familiarity with topics to help you understand what they already know and what they're curious about. This allows you to tailor the experience by speaking in terms and at a depth of detail that they understand. Tip number 2, go behind the scenes. Show parts of the vineyard or winery that they won't see in a brochure. Tip number 3, create a highlight that guests will remember. At Niner, Craig takes the tour to the high point of the property with a sweeping view. Here, he offers to snap a picture of the group because this creates an emotional anchor that they will remember. Tip number 4, share a story for each wine. This could be sharing if it's an unusual grape variety, if extended barrel aging was done, or about differences between growing regions. Guests remember details like these long after the tasting. And tip number 5, train staff to tell the story. Staff should have enough of a technical understanding of your operation to weave meaningful details into conversations. They can talk things about like cover cropping practices, pruning techniques, animal integration in the vineyard, fermentation style, or barrel aging. Everything we walked through today lives on the SIP Certified Toolkit on the member resources page we showed you earlier. You'll find the marketing tools, sales materials, and ordering information there. You can scan the QR code here to explore the toolkit and start putting these resources to work.